Today's episode on Reawakening, I am starting an I Am series. There's people that claim that Jesus never stated that he was God in the Bible. And it's quite clear that he did say that I am God. When he uses the words I am, so I am in the Greek is ego eimi. And so that when he declares this, Jesus is calling himself God. He's saying that he has the same deity as the Father has. So look at this. I'm just going to give you a little snippet of what I'm talking about. John 8:58 to 59. Jesus said to them, "Most assuredly, I say to you, before Abraham was, I am." Then they took up stones to throw at him, but Jesus hid himself and went out of the temple, going through the midst of them, and so passed by. So right there is when he says I am. Here's a few things, because right there Jesus is claiming that he knew Abraham. Well, Abraham is 2,000 years before the human incarnate of Jesus Christ, before the incarnation. So what does that mean? That Jesus knew Abraham. He pre-existed. And when it means that he pre-existed, he's saying that he has the same authority as who made the pact with the Jews, who made the covenant with them. So, and the Septuagint translates I am, because the Septuagint, that is the Old Testament Greek translation. Because at this point, they were speaking more Greek. So, now let's take a look at Exodus 3:14. And God said to Moses, I am who I am. And he said, thus you shall say to the children of Israel, I am has sent me to you. So, this is a declaration of Jesus Christ as identifying himself with the God of Israel who entered the covenant relationship with Jesus. So, this can also have a backward looking and a forward looking view. So you look in the back, then it has a forward because the I am is going to be coming back on a horse, on a white horse, because he's a white horse rider. So this is where Jesus is calling himself with the same deity as the Father. He's calling himself God, but he's not the Father. If there's anybody out there that says that he doesn't do this, this is heretical. If you see this in churches, it needs to be stamped out of churches. Does not belong there. Is not allowed to be taught there. Or it will spread like wildfire. It's cancer. It's poisonous. So guys, I love you very much, and Jesus Christ loves you. And we've all sinned and fall short of the glory of God, and the wages of sin is death. So, here's the thing. We've all died. We're all going to die. That's true. I meant to say that we've all sinned. We've all lied, cheated, stolen. Those are things that we've done. If we measure those up, we've sinned more so many times per day. If you did 3 times per day, that's over 1,000 per year times 80, which we might not live till you're 80. But that's over 80,000 infractions against God in one lifetime. In one lifetime, it's 80,000 infractions, okay? But think about the stuff. Now, I'm going to say that you have a good heart. Your heart makes up for it. Really? If you did everything inside your brain, if you did everything that you've ever thought that was inside your brain, what would happen? How many people would die? How many households would you have broken up? How much premarital sex would you have? How many murders would you commit? Look what's inside your head. Look at how angry you are. or angry you've been, You say that we don't have these problems. And I know what some people are going to say. You're going to say, well, guess what? Guess what? I don't believe any of this is sin, blah, blah, blah. Well, you know what? Nobody lies publicly. Nobody cheats publicly. And nobody commits adultery publicly. When you lie publicly, that's why it's called a lie. They're concealing it. You're not really public with it if you're concealing it. And when you commit adultery, like pornography, they're never using their real names. In general, they're using, what's it called? They're using stage names. Why? Because they're hiding. Those people on set aren't going to challenge, that person's morality. That's just the truth. Your bars, the debauchery, look at how dark they are. Look at how dark, you don't want to be known for going to a bar. You don't want to be known for going to the strip club. You don't want to be known for going to these places. That's just the truth. Why? Because you physically know that it's a sin. Somewhere in your conscience tells you what you're doing is a sin. In there. And you know what? That's the bad news, is you deserve to go to the lake of fire, and you will, unless you repent and place your trust in Jesus. Jesus can clean you from your sin. Jesus can clean you from your sin, so you don't have to die anymore. That you can go to heaven, you can be with him, and you can, enjoy your time here. Being free from sin. Will you get persecuted? Yes. But you'll have the joy of the Lord. The joy of your Lord, it means I have nothing more on my shoulders. Nothing more on my back. I'm free. I'm free to walk with Jesus. And if you're not sharing the gospel, you can be thrown in that lake of fire as well. I love you very much. Peace.